Welcome back, guys, to the Colorado State Dynasty. And here in week number 7, the 1-3 Colorado State Rams will host 2-3 UNLV. It's a Mountain West Conference game. Shouldn't be too difficult as we are a higher overall for the first time this season. Looking to get our second win of the year and tie last season's win amount, as we are the home team taking the field. We will begin on defense, and defensively we definitely have to start getting after the quarterback, causing some turnovers. But Jaden Thomas, 416 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns on the season so far. Gonna have to stop him in the backfield. First and 10 now. They drop back the pass. Swing pass to Thomas. And he's held up for a 2-yard gain by Braxton Myers. Having a really solid season is Myers. A couple interceptions, a half a sack. 2nd and 8 now. As the big tight end spinning off of a tackle and getting the first. First and 10 from the 37. As a tackle, only a gain of 2. Rodriguez looked like he was in on that play. Second and 8 now from the 39. There's a broken tackle there by Thomas, only able to get 5 though. Brings up 3rd and 3. From the 44. They're in pistol here. Here comes the pressure. And it's nearly picked. Pressure off the edge by Trey Vincent, the senior safety. And it was nearly picked off the bounce, but falls incomplete. And now Ross back there to return this one. Gonna let it go into the end zone, and they'll get it at the 20. And Jordan Ebanks, outside linebacker, another name to watch out for this UNLV team. First and 10 from the 20. Braden Fowler in the backfield. Throwing that one to Ross. Completion, first play of the game. He's closing in on 1,000 yards on the season already. First and 10 from the 31. As Keith nowhere. Loss of 1. Second and 11 from the 30-yard line. As Keith now gets this handoff, able to get 5 out of it. Brings up 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 from the 35. As Winfield with a great catch and a great route. First and 10 from the 49. Play action fake. And a dart to Winfield downfield, down at the 33 now. First and 10 from the 33. Henderson sneaking through a hole as an injury timeout for UNLV. 2nd and 4 from the 27. Here comes the pressure, untouched. Jordan Ebanks in on the sack, as we were just talking about having to watch out for him. 3rd and 13 from the 36-yard line. Across the middle, and I believe it's Bell coming up with that catch, and an absolute dime by Fowler under pressure. Now 1st and 10 from the 20. As Fowler takes off, and Fowler nearly gets into the end zone, down to the 3. A 17-yard rush. Now 1st and goal from the 3. Henderson coming in motion, and he trucks his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Taking an early 7-0 lead here. A great opening drive for both sides of the ball. Now see if we could just keep it up the rest of the game. As 1st and 10 from the 25, 2 running backs in the backfield, and down he goes in the backfield, losing 3. Powell, the sophomore end. Second and 13 from the 22. As they go with an option play, as Fernandez only able to get 1 on it. 3rd and 12 now from the 23-yard line. As they go with a screen, a perfectly called screen, but short. Vincent there yet again. Gonna be short of the line to gain. As it's punted deep to Ross. Has a punt and 2 kick return touchdowns this season. And he gets to the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 40. To go with a play action fake. Here comes some heavy pressure immediately. And down goes Fowler to end the first quarter. So far, all Colorado State here in the first quarter. 7-0 with ball. Second and 17 now from the 33. As Henderson able to juke his way for about a gain of 5. 3rd and 12 from the 38. As he drops back the pass here. As Fowler takes off, tried to slide, loses the football. It is recovered by Colorado State. Will be a 4th and 1. As it's going to be punted inside the 20, down at the 18. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. As it's a fumble! Picked up by Vincent! And he takes it all the way! Game forces it. Vincent into the end zone. And Colorado State's up 14-0. This one's going to be kicked deep. 14-0 lead. First and 10 from the 21. As they do go back to the run here. As Thomas escaped but couldn't keep his balance. Able to get 4. Second and 6 now, 2 running backs in the backfield. As they go with a play action fake, and here comes some pressure. They're going deep, and Flowers just a step late. First and 10 from the 46. Hurrying to the line, and here comes some more pressure across the middle, and it's a drop pick. Davis. Chauncey Davis, the freshman corner, almost had one. Second and 10 now. Davis gives that one up. Easy RPO slant first down for Bradley. 2 running backs on the same side here. First and 10. Looking downfield. And it's caught at the 11. as they're reviewing it to see if he got a foot down. He did get a foot down, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line inside the red zone for the first time today. As this one's going to be thrown away. Great coverage downfield. Pressure started to come in at the last second. 2nd and 10 now. They go with a counter play, and it's blown up by Rodriguez. Losing a couple on the play. And now 3rd and 13 from the 14-yard line. And Gabe coming in with some heavy pressure, and he gets home. Gabe and Jack Morgan combined for a sack. Fourth and 25 now. UNLV will settle for a field goal here, and it is good. They get on the board 14-3. But a great way to end the drive by Colorado State. Ross able to get it to the 16-yard line, nothing more. 1st and 10. Keith in the backfield to begin this drive. And he's tripping into an offensive lineman, just able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Here comes some pressure, and Henderson tried to cut it back, but tripped up, losing one. Now the great start to this drive. 3rd and 11 now from the 15. And it's picked. I think it's Banks. Eubanks takes it all the way. 23-yard pick six. Tried to fit in a very, very tight window, but picked off. Now we have a ball game with 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. As Person needs this one in the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 25. Henderson able to get one. 2nd and 9 now from the 26. As Henderson with a nasty juke move, able to get 8 out of it. 3rd and 1 now, right before the 2-minute warning from the 34. Deflected down. What a play. A diving deflection at the last second by the linebacker forces another punt here. It's fair caught at the 29. As an easy drag route goes for a 1st down, and now they're moving quickly back to the football. 1st and 10 from the 42. Davis drops another. Great coverage by Davis. And he drops one. 2nd and 10 now from the 42. Here comes some pressure. Jack Morgan from behind forces Fernandez to slide. 3rd and 4 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left and ticking. An easy 1st down for UNLV in their 1st time out of the half. Playing a lot better here in the 2nd quarter. Trying to take the lead for the 1st time as they go with an underneath route short of the line to gain. Second and inches from the 33. Here comes some pressure off the edge. Thrown away at the last second. Pressure in his face. 3rd and inches from the 33. Can the defense do it again? As an easy first down for UNLV. Just under 40 seconds to go. As an easy curl route, first down yet again through the air. UNLV inside the red zone. With 35 seconds to go, just one timeout. As the running back going in motion. As they go with a check down underneath. Short of the first down, but got 8. Second and 2. 20 seconds left. Clock is still ticking. Gabe coming in. Strip sack. Jack Morgan recovers it. Second forced fumble of the game for Gabe. As Henderson with a run. A solid run there from Henderson and a quick timeout from Colorado State. First and 10 from the 34. Empty look now. As he's taking a deep shot. Bell has him. Colorado State scores before halftime. Landon Bell, the freshman receiver, beats the press and gets into the end zone. As it was all set up by a strip sack fumble by Gabe. Recovered by Jack Morgan. Now a 21-10 lead heading into halftime. What a way to end the half for this team, though. The best performance we've seen out of this Colorado State team since we've taken over. And 2 and 3 is looking more likely as the game goes on. As Ross returning another. He's able to get to the 20 this time. First and 10 from the 20. Fowler drops back the pass. Williams hangs on to that one for a gain of 5. First time we've called Jordan Williams his name. Having a pretty good season. 2nd and 5 from the 25. Henderson thought he got back to the line of scrimmage, but lost 1 on the play. 3rd and 6 now from the 24. Empty look. As they go underneath, Ross able to pick it up and a little bit more down to the 36. Offense moving nice and smoothly so far this game. As they go with a counter play to Keith. Just able to sneak past the defender for 2. The run game just hasn't been there so far. As Henderson with a nice cut, gain of 8 and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 46, right near midfield. As Ross, second catch of the game. This one goes for 6. Oh, 3rd catch of the game. Got 29 yards on the game as well. 2nd and 4 from the 47. A nice block there by the receiver. It looks like first down for Henderson yet again. First and 10 from the 40. Henderson had one man to beat, was the safety. Couldn't juke him out. Wrapped up right at the 30. First and 10 from the 30 now. Henderson does check out. Fowler taken off. Steps out after a 4-yard pickup. Second and 6 from the 26. As a receiver coming in motion. As they go with a bubble screen to Ross. Got past the one defender. Got to the 17. First and 10 now from the 17. As Keith able to get 8 on his carry. Now inside the 10-yard line. Moving with ease right now. 2nd and 2. As Williams nearly broke the tackle. A bad read. But Williams nearly made up for it. Not able to though. 3rd and 2 now from the 9. Henderson, 1st down. New set of downs. 1st and goal from the 6. I believe Keith going in motion there. As a high ball to Jordan Ross. Not able to hang on to it. 2nd and goal from the 6. As they go with a power run. Keith to the 1. Just short. 3rd and goal from the 1. Keith into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. The sophomore running back able to get home. And now with a 28-10 lead after a 16-play drive to start the half. Complete domination on that drive, and now the defense back out on the field. This time we've seen them was a turnover, strip sack, and right back to stopping the run is Gabe. Having a heck of a game right now. 5 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. And now 2nd and 12 from the 23. As the running back going in motion. As a quick slant. Able to get a 1st down around the 40-yard line. Hurrying back to the line here with 30 seconds left before the end of the 3rd. As a dangerous pass across the middle. Landrum was lurking. But completion for 8. Should be the last play before the 3rd. As a confusing play for the defense goes for a positive. A wheel route beats the man coverage. That will end the 3rd quarter though. A 28-10 ball game right now. Colorado State up on top. As another completion, Rogers with his 5th catch of the game. These curl routes have been killing us so far. 1st and 10 from the 26. Nearing the red zone yet again. They go with another play action. Across the middle, wide open. Breaks the tackle, he's into the end zone. Touchdown UNLV. Lost that one. Lofted that one across the middle. Perfectly placed ball. And a broken tackle. Gets him into the end zone as Ross will take a knee. We'll see this offense going back to work here. 1st and 10. As Henderson coming in motion. He breaks 1 tackle. Able to get 5 on the jet sweep. His 2nd catch of the game for 8. 2nd and 5 from the 30. They go underneath. Ross. Completion. Catch. 1st down. First and 10. Henderson now able to get 5 out of it. That's his 12th carry of the game. I believe it's a season high for him. 2nd and 5 now from the 40. They go with a play action fake. Fowler underneath to Williams, who breaks the 1 tackle down to the 47. Now with a heavy look here, 1st and 10. Heath powering his way for 6. He's up to 27 yards on the game. 2nd and 4 now. Keith remains in the backfield. He gets another first down for Colorado State. 1st and 10. They go with a play fake across the middle. Had him open. Was Winfield, I believe. Just hit trying to release it. Now 2nd and 10. 4:30 remaining in this one. An 11-point ball game. They go underneath. Ross just short of the line to gain. Gonna be 3rd and 1 from the 25. And Henderson pushed forward for a first down and 5 more. 1st and 10 from the 20. As tried to throw it to the tight end, but hit the button too late. As it's a handoff, loss of 1. Now 2nd and 11. They go with a counter play. Able to get the 1 yard back. Third and 10 now from the 20. As Fowler goes down, it's a fumble! Recovered by UNLV. And the life they needed, Jordan Eubanks, coming alive for him here in this game. A quick slant, gain of 6. Second and 4 now from the 33. Still a 2-score ball game. Able to get a drag route for a decent amount. Down to the 44. Closing in on the 2-minute warning. Still all 3 timeouts for UNLV. Any type of score. Makes it a 1-score ball game, and he steps out after a nasty zig route. First and 10 from the 24. They're moving down the field with ease right now. No pressure up front. As he has all day in the pocket. Finally throws it away. Second and 10 now from the 24-yard line. As here comes the pressure now. They get home. Jack Morgan, Powell, all involved. The entire defensive line looked to be there. 3rd and 22 now. Just cannot let them get back in the field goal range. As they throw that one away. Took a lot of time off the clock, and they are going to attempt a long field goal here. This one's up, and it is good. An 8-point ball game now, and an onside kick for UNLV with all 3 timeouts remaining. As it's recovered by Colorado State. And a first down will end it. As Keith able to get about 4 yards there. 5 yards to be exact. 2nd and 5 now from the 37. As Keith pushed forward for another 2. 3rd and 3 now. Third and 3 from the 35. They go with a stretch to Keith. And Keith ices the football game. Stiff arming his way down to the 5. And this is ball game. Game over. As Colorado State will win their 2nd of the season. 28-10 wasn't the best way to end it. But a victory is a victory. as Fowler played pretty well. 15 of 19, 192 yards, 2 touchdowns, had an interception. Rushing the ball, Keith 71 yards and a touchdown. Henderson 69 yards, no touchdown, but both played excellent. 2 fumbles from Fowler. Like to see him hold on to the ball a little bit more. A touchdown from Henderson and Bell, as Ross led the team in catches with 6. Only 1 sack allowed by the offensive line. Others were like coverage sacks, as Landrum led the team in tackles with 8. 5 tackles from loss from Gabe, who also led the team with 1.5 sacks. Jack Morn with 1 sack, half a sack for Powell. No picks. As 2 pass deflections by Davis, 1 from Gardner. 2 forced fumbles from Gabe, 1 covered by Jack, the other by Vincent. And Vincent returned his for a touchdown. As a great team win here to improve to 2-3 on the year. Got to keep building on games like this. Hopefully we do. See you on the next one. Peace.